what does holistic healing mean to you? And how does it differ from more traditional approaches to therapy? So you were kind of touching on that a little bit a minute ago. So
Yeah.
maybe we go a little deeper.
Yeah. So holistic for me means I am going to approach your healing using all of you, starting with your spiritual connection, if that is a connection you want to address, your energy field, how you're feeling in your body. We might then address your thoughts and your emotions and your actions, but we're also addressing, but your biology. So biopsychosocial, spiritual. So we're
Wow.
going through all of it. Where modern modalities really kind of come in through one lens. We have somatic psychology, which really just looks at the body. We have dialectical behavioral therapy, which does bring in some mindfulness and some other elements, but we are really looking at emotion regulation with that modality.
Mm-hmm.
Cognitive behavioral therapy is looking at your thought processes. So they all come through a lens where a holistic approach is looking at all of it. So I might have a client come in one day struggling with their thoughts. We deal with that. Next week, we might be clearing some energy blockages. And so it's like every week is different. It's what is presenting in the client for that week, we heal. Because as we're
Ah,
healing from trauma, our healing comes off in layers. I
yes,
can't parse through just your thought process layers.
you're right.
So it's a more organic way to process the trauma as it comes and process and bubbles up in your life.
Okay, that is very different. That's very interesting. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's almost like a complete package.
Yeah.
You're getting a complete
Yeah.
package.
You are,
Okay.
you are. And I pull all those other modalities. I use DBT and CBT in therapy. I pull from them when we're
Right.
working on that layer. Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I'm not
Okay. Okay.
only using those.
Right, right. So that makes sense because a lot of times, like if I go in for my EMDR, I already know what we're going to do. We're going to do the same thing that we did the week
Right,
before, which is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad because
right.
EMDR has definitely helped me. But what you're saying is when your clients come in at the moment, what they're feeling or thinking or what's going on within them at the moment is what you're going to address. You're not just going to jump into finishing what you did last week.
You got it. You got it.
Okay.
And it
Big
also
difference.
means that I blend some stuff together. So for my EMDR, when I do EMDR with a client, I oftentimes will combine it with emotional freedom technique, which is tapping the meridian points, which triggers and activates your ventral vagal state and gets you out of your sympathetic and dorsal vagal state. So it's like a double whammy. I try to not only deal with memories, but I'm also going to regulate, some of your nervous system too. So I try
Hmm.
to multiple whatever layers I can kind of work on together to give it a more, again, that holistic
Right, right.
approach.
It's a
Yeah.
custom, something custom built that day for that
Yeah.
need. Okay.
You got it.